The Australian Ghost Whisperer with Katerine Legato and James Jennings.
Hello and welcome to the Australian Ghost Whisperer. We are here in Orange, New South Wales, back at the Duntry League Guesthouse Mansion. We were here 2 years ago where we filmed an episode. You'll be able to find a link to that in the episode description. And it was a daytime visit. We've come back for a nighttime stay. Kat, how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, a little eerie, a little uncomfortable about being here in this haunted mansion and spending a night here.
Yeah, it's not exactly our first choice, but we're doing it for you guys because we know you like our visits when we visit haunted locations, so here we are. And I've got a couple of tools this time. I've got a spirit box. This scans AM, FM radio signals, and it can sort of, people use it as a way to communicate with the dead. And I've also got an EMF meter which detects electromagnetic fields, which people say very much occur when spirits are about. But speaking of spirits, Katerina, I believe that some were actually trying to scare you off from coming here before we even arrived in Orange.
Especially last night whilst I was falling asleep in my bed, I felt a very angry man coming around me and telling me that he didn't want me here today, or tonight I should say. And then all of a sudden I felt like he put some rats and they were kind of walking all over me, and I woke up screaming. So it was really scary.
These are the things we do to get these episodes done.
Yeah, and we'd like to show you what I see.
Yeah, and we're putting ourselves on the line, guys. This is not like, we're not probably guaranteed a good night's sleep, but we're doing it. We're here. So Lisa, tell me about the first time you had what you would call a supernatural experience here at Duntry League.
I was working in room 6, cleaning. And I just washed up some glasses.
Yeah.
And I sat them on a tabletop, which was behind me. So it was probably from here to that wall the way up there. Okay, fair distance.
Yep.
And yeah, I just put the glasses down, went back to clean the mirror, and the glass moved about 20 centimetres.
Wow.
It hit another glass and it got my attention, and I thought, whoa, that's a bit strange. It's normally the only moves a little bit, just a tiny bit. And yeah, I thought, wow, there's something going on, and I felt the hair stand on the back of my neck.
And I believe you also had an incident with the TV in that room as well.
Yes. Now I have another, because I'm a housekeeper here, another housemate that works with me, my workmate, sorry, not housemate. And she was away in Morocco for 7 weeks, lucky her, while I was here with the eerie weather.
Yep.
And it was so eerie this morning. You couldn't see because so much mist and fog on the course. You couldn't see very far, and I was just putting pillowcases on and changing the linen on the bed, and I just heard this shh. And I looked up, Fox on, the brand of the TV, and I was like, oh, the TV's just come on. Wow. And I felt the colour drain from my face.
Yeah.
So I ran down to the bar and got a lady, Sue, that's working there, and she came up, and the channel had changed from Channel 7 to ABC.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, wow. And she said, oh, Lisa, they're trying to mess with you at the moment. Anyway, I thought, well, this is really weird.
That's not the only example that you have of switches going off and on their own.
I was vacuuming away downstairs in the bar area, and the vacuum went on, turned off, and I thought, cord's come loose, like it does. I went over and tried to fix my cord on the side. No, it wasn't loose. I went over to the wall and it was off at the wall. No one was in there. No one. I was on my own. And then it happened 2 or 3 days again later, because it's 7 a.m. in the morning, working away. But this is at about 9 a.m. And Sue, the lady that I took upstairs when the TV came on, was there, and she said, oh, Lisa, because it went off, and I said, Sue, it's off at the wall. And there was probably a handful of people downstairs, so it was trying to get my attention.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe that in one of the rooms you actually had something thrown at you.
Yes, well, not thrown at me, but thrown near me.
Okay.
Now, that's up the top floor, room 14. Okay, and I had a soap on the single bed ready to put into the bathroom, and yeah, I was over doing the king bed, which is quite a distance away, and I just heard a noise. I thought, wow, what was that? And the soap, I actually seen it fall. It fell, threw it against the wall and dropped down near the garbage bin. Yeah, so it was a fair distance.
Yeah.
And it sort of rolled because they're round soaps. But that was quite eerie as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, sorry. Yes, but it's just fascinating that they are here and they're trying to talk to me.
So also tell me, there are some things that you've found in some of the rooms which are a bit hard to explain as well.
Well, I find quite often long silvery hair, and it's wavy. And this is after I've meticulously vacuumed, and especially around the beds. I find that it's like they're watching over you while you sleep. And even where we have a chair situated right near a little counter dresser area, and it's like they've just been sitting there brushing their hair and it's fallen down. And people will stay there with black hair and, or like no hair, or no one will stay there, and there's still hair there.
That's very strange.
It is, because I've heard of ectoplasm, but I haven't heard of hair.
Yeah.
It does grow after we die, though.
It does, but it's
not forever.
But it's bizarre to think that a spirit might be crossing over into the physical and leaving evidence behind.
That's right. That's exactly right. And during COVID lockdown, I done some work in the kitchen. I was cleaning, and I thought I'd do a little bit of recording here, but I lost the footage. And I've got something that comes up to a closed door, and you can just see the gap, see the shadow, and it doesn't look very welcoming.
Right.
It's dark.
Right. And you've got a bit of an odd story involving a balloon as well, I believe?
With all this activity and energy going on, I looked up a bit of information, and Margaret Dalton had died on the 10th of September, or the 8th. And that was around this time.
Right.
But I felt compelled to go to the tower. Now that's closed off to the public.
Yep.
And I could get in trouble for going up the tower. But my bosses know that I did this.
Yep.
And I seen some derogative writing on the wall about James Dalton, the owner, the one that built this place, And I thought, it just sickened me. So the next day, I went and got a special sponge and, cloth, whatever, and some chemicals, and cleaned it off. And then that day I was cleaning up in here, and there was a function down in the Dalton room, which is downstairs, and there was an old balloon left over, and it was about chair height. It wasn't floating very high, probably, about hip height, you could say. And it made its way all the way around the foyer area, up the stairs, into this foyer area, and up these stairs.
Wow.
And it was floating up this high. And
that's where the tower is, right?
No, the shower's that way.
That way, okay.
Yeah, but I was here.
Okay.
I was here in this, and I come out of the room, and I seen the balloon out of the corner, and I looked because I thought I seen something out of the corner, and it's giving me goosebumps talking about it. But it said to me, "Thank you." That's a celebration. Thank you for doing that. And ever since then, I haven't had much energy or activity.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So have you heard any stories from guests that have stayed here?
Oh, definitely. Yes. Well, a lady that used to work here, she used to work here early in the morning too, like 7 a.m. She's seen a lady on the stairs when she came into work, just standing there with old clothes on, and a Victorian style, and a beautiful hat and in white, a flowing dress, and she said she had really long silvery hair. Ah,
there you go.
And it's wavy, so.
Just right there on this staircase.
Just here, this staircase here.
That's incredible.
Yes.
And it was in the daytime, because most people report seeing spirits at night time, but this was a daytime.
Yes, it was. Yes, and the same with the TV turning on. That was at 9 o'clock in the morning. vacuum getting turned off at the wall. Like, who can explain that?
Yeah.
If the switch has gone off on me at the side, and I've tested it out, and you can't bump it. You have to physically do it because there's, you know, a little plastic piece there that stops it from being bumped off. And yeah, so I think it has turned the vacuum off at the side before, but that was before it started doing it at the wall. Right, haven't got your attention. You think that you bumped it on the table. I'm going to turn it off at the wall, and that's what they did.
Yeah, right. So, do you have any other stories that you can tell us about things that have happened here?
Yes. Well, a gentleman that was staying in room 9, he just got so scared one night about midnight. He left. He ended up sleeping in his car. He had nowhere else to stay. And then someone else that was stayed there, they went to another motel across the road about 9:30 at night because they didn't like it either. So, and then another couple that stayed here. They said, well, the bed was comfortable, but the noise kept us awake all night. Whoever had their kids running through those stairs all night, you'll have to tell them, you know, like, it was very disruptive to our sleep. I'm sorry, but you're the only people that stayed here. And they went white. The colour drained. But it's fascinating.
It is fascinating. And what other strange things have you seen while working here?
Yes, I've seen spirits. I've seen something, well, I call it a spirit, out of the corner of my eye, white flash, and there's nothing there. You know, you expect someone to be there. I hear floorboards creak behind me, and I turn around, there's nothing there. I feel that there's someone up, I can hear them coming up the stairs, and I think, oh, you know, Janine from reception's coming up, or whoever, or a guest, and there's no one.
I believe you had an incident with a cupboard in one of the rooms as well.
Yes, in room 8.
Okay.
I was cleaning in there, and I just heard creak, and I looked over, and the cupboard door, the antique wardrobe was open, and I believe it's been here, like I believe it's as old as the building.
Oh, wow.
So I feel that there was definitely something there.
And people who've stayed here have heard their names called out in the middle of the night as well.
Yes, a lady that was staying in room 5 kept hearing her name being called out over and over. Greta, Greta, are you there, Greta? And then on the door, and she goes to the door, there's no one there. It's in the middle of the night. And then when she went back to sleep, yeah, she felt calm, but a little bit shaken.
You would be, absolutely. Most people are running for the door.
Yes, that's right. And her husband heard the door knock too.
Right.
Confirming that it wasn't a dream. So enjoy your night here tonight, James.
Thank you. I hope we do. Sounds like it might be a little bit terrifying, but hey, we'll give it a go. Thank you so much for sharing your stories as well. It's been fantastic to hear.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right, Kate, let's go in and see who's on the other side.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Oh my goodness, this feels very strange in here.
Oh my God. Oh, it's
freezing.
So freezing. It's like I feel like I'm just walking into another realm, another dimension.
Oh, this place does not feel good at all.
No. It
Who's
is
here, do you
so cold.
Who's here?
Oh, there's a man pacing.
Does he look,
he's in an old suit, you know, with tails, and he's pacing. It's like he's waiting, he's upset, waiting for someone.
Okay.
But I smell perfume, a lady. Oh, I feel so chilled.
It's really cold
I feel like
in here.
somebody's walking up and down this room, and they're like pacing, and they're really like worried. It's like, what are you doing here? Do you feel it?
Yeah, I do.
See them. And there's some people sitting in here. Yeah, hello. They're just having a drink. It is so chilly in here. This is definitely has a lot of activity.
I feel very... I felt instantly lightheaded as soon as I walked in here.
I feel like I'm walking in the ethers, like I'm not grounded in here. I feel like we've walked into like a portal, another dimension, And I feel that inside of this dimension, there's a man in a suit pacing up and down, and there's a couple of people here drinking, and I'm so cold in here, like really eerie, really cold.
It's really cold.
He's saying that I don't want to be in the limelight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he's just said. I don't want to be bothered.
Okay.
Now, why are you still here?
Ring me.
Who's here? Look at this, it looks like there's like a wet handprint on the wall. Oh, it just said 14, we're in room 14.
Yeah, it did. We're in room 14.
Can I have it?
Okay. All right, thank you.
So, Kat, room number 11, what do they say when they play, like, what is it, bingo? Lucky legs 11?
Yeah, 11's like a lucky number, so let's see.
We're going to get lucky on the other side.
Let's hope.
I don't know what you're into, but I'm
loving it. Let's
Okay,
open the
all
door.
right.
I love surprises.
all right, let's do it.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, we're coming
We're
in.
coming in.
Okay, the light's taking a while to come on. Hello? Oh. Feels a bit odd in here too, doesn't it?
I see a cat, like a greyish cat. Like I feel like the owners, they were a family here. Like I see a cat. It's like a family cat.
Got a bit of a musty smell in here, doesn't it? Doesn't smell good. Any humans, Kat? Or people who used to be humans?
Yeah. I get the feel like this was like a sewing room or somewhere where the wife. What was James's wife's name?
Oh.
I can't remember his wife. I feel like
Yeah.
I can see her like almost like this was a little room where she'd come and sew and crochet and kind of just to get away from the noise and just sit quietly and sew and do things in here. So I feel like it was like her own little private space. I feel her. It's like she doesn't like people invading her home.
Okay. Whose house is this?
James. I heard him.
Yeah, so did I.
He said James, okay.
I heard that.
I heard that.
Guys, before you do, I just recorded something on my video. There's like banging downstairs. I don't know if it's like, if
Oh, you
it scared
okay?
me. I don't know if it was like a
You
door.
okay, mate?
I tried to record it. Did you hear that?
Yes.
When you guys were talking, that was like a door, like, it was like, that was like a noise.
Can you say that again for us? So we've come down a few levels to try and see if we can find the source of the banging and find out exactly what's going on. So let's keep on our little spooky journey.
So will we go right down to the bottom?
Yeah, I think we should have a little look down here first and then maybe we'll...
Because there's like movement down there.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah.
There it was
Did
again.
you hear that?
Yep.
Yeah, they're summoning us downstairs.
Let's go.
It's going crazy here. It's like they're saying f off.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, f off. Sorry I'm swearing, but that's what they're saying. They don't like us being here.
Do they know that we mean them no harm?
Yeah, we don't mean you any harm, nor am I here to cross you over, so please don't be afraid of that. You can stay here as far as I'm concerned, if this is where you want to be. It's like he's saying, this is my world, this is my home. Of course it's your home. I'm not here to take your home. You can keep your home. We just want to kind of show people like how, you know, the afterlife and still exists. He doesn't like anybody being here.
Right.
No.
It's a bit hard when the place is a guest house. They're
Yeah, but he didn't intend it. I just keep hearing him saying, "This is my home. It's my home."
So his outrage has been turned
His
into
outrage has been that, as far as he's concerned, he's not, I guess he's not in his rational mind because he's in spirit, even though he doesn't realize. He still believes in his reality that he's in his home, and how dare we invade his home. Is that right? Look at it flashing. Okay. Would you like it to stop being a hotel? Yes, he would. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have any control over that, except that we're showing people that you prefer to be left alone.
We can pass your suggestions on to
We
the management.
can, and pass your suggestion on and try to help you that way, but you know that there is a better place than this home. You don't want to go there, do you? You didn't want to go there the first time I came here. Okay, that's making him more angry. Okay, I'm not going to cross you over. You stay there and do your thing. Okay, should we try the spirit box?
Let's do it. Let's give it a try.
So you can see how I've moved away from that room and how it's kind of not as crazy.
If someone's here, can you please communicate with me through this device?
Resident psychologist.
Is somebody here? Would you like us to leave? Is this your house? What did you say? Can you say that again? Do you want everyone to leave your house? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
He said. Am I speaking with James Dalton? You are.
There you go.
How many people are here right now? In spirit. James, are you still here? Sure. Do you have a message for us before I turn this off? Get out.
Get out.
Just say get out. There you go. They really don't want us here.
They don't want us here.
They do not want us here. I
Yeah,
definitely
get out.
heard get out.
I heard that. Yeah, get out. So he's definitely seems like he's roaming around in this kind of downstairs area. And I feel like this used to be like the parlor, and I feel like maybe this was like his space, you know?
Okay.
And because I really always feel him so much strongly here.
So Kate, you've brought us to the Alderton room. What's drawn you here?
I feel like this was like their sitting room where they entertained and had their friends and guests come and they'd sit around, and I can feel like the men would smoke the cigars, drink a little sherry, and the women sipping on their tea. So I feel like there's just so much movement in this room still, like a lot of the energy of the past is still in this room. I can feel it spilling out into this area.
Okay.
And I can hear voices from the past. The men would make big business decisions, and yeah.
Okay, should we
So
go
let's
in and
in
see what's
explore, yeah.
Okay, now you were also saying to me earlier that spirits sometimes don't like the lights being
Correct.
on. So you recommend that we maybe go in here with the lights off, use night vision camera,
Absolutely.
and perhaps explore a few more rooms with night vision camera.
I agree, yes, because I feel we've got a better chance of seeing spirit with night vision in the dark rather than with the bright lights.
Okay, well,
In this instance, so let's do it.
All right, well, I guess I'll be the gentleman here and
You
and go
may
first.
open the door and maybe knock on the door and say, "Can we come in?" Can we come in?
Can we come in?
I heard a yes.
I didn't hear a no, so let's go.
Okay, well, I heard a yes. Yeah.
I believe
What's
that's-
behind this door?
Don't know. Do we want to go in there? Creepy ass storeroom of some
It's a
description?
very creepy storeroom. Oh, it's cold.
It's very
in
cold.
here.
That's where you go if you're naughty. You get locked in the creepy room overnight.
Yeah,
So I've got
I
to be on
think
my
there
best
must
behaviour.
have been like this was another part of the sitting room. Shall we try see what happens with, yeah, see there's quite a bit of movement
Yeah.
in there. You can see it.
So cold in here.
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God.
really cold. It's like almost again another dimension. It's like walking into another dimension.
Yeah, it's really unpleasant.
But yeah, it was before the war wasn't here. I don't feel there was a war here. I feel like it was something.
Yeah, it looks.
It's got the original floor.
Yeah.
Like that's the original floor.
Marble
I feel
tile.
the marble tiles went through the home.
I wonder why
Yeah.
they covered up the marble
Yeah,
tiles.
beautiful marble tiles. I know. Yeah. Because look at them. They're gorgeous. This was the original floor. Look, you can hear. Wow. So it was a spectacular home. I mean, those tiles, imagine when they kept them all polished.
Mm.
Yes, definitely hear the echoes of laughter and chatting and the men and the cigars. I just get that.
Get that vibe. Should we
That
try
the echoes.
Should we try the spirit box in here? And see what
Yeah, go
happens?
for it. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like us to leave? You're not welcome.
You're not welcome to stay with us. Okay, they definitely don't like us being here.
No. Okay, we're going to
The
go
spirit
now.
way- we're going to move on to the rest of the house, but yeah, it's very much alive with
Activity.
very much so.
We gave it a red hot go. Okay, Katerina, we are at room number 9. Now, this is the room where people who've stayed here have reported something getting into bed with them at night. Pretty creepy. What do you pick up?
Yeah, I pick up a horny old man.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he likes the ladies.
You better stay outside.
Yeah, I'm not going to come in there. You can go in there and you should sleep in there tonight.
Do you think you'll hop into bed with me if?
Yeah, you might. I don't know. You might be both ways.
It is
tonight.
cold.
It's
so
really cold. I'm just standing out here and I feel really cold and I can sort of feel him. He's kind of like a thin man and it's like he's got old jeans on, like he works out and it's like these jeans are just kind of hanging off him and he's really thin, like bony thin.
Use a belt, bro. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, but it's like they're just hanging because they come loose. So maybe he lost a lot of weight as he got older.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel just really rough, kind of, really rough redneck kind of.
Okay.
And he loves scaring people. That's what I feel he laughs. He
Oh,
gets
really?
off on scaring people, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, look, you know what? I'm
Let's
a bit
go in there.
hug deprived. If he wants to, get his snuggle on, I'm going to keep an open mind. That's all I'm saying. Let's go in.
Let's go in.
Well, the key's not working, so
He doesn't.
here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
it's so
cold. Oh my
Oh,
God.
get away. It's really cold in there.
Yeah, I've got the goosebumps
How
all over
cold
my body.
and eerie is it in here?
Smells a bit weird.
Oh, it smells. I can smell sweat. Like, oh, like I smell yucky sweat. Like someone who hasn't showered for a long time. And he's like, well, there's no water, you stupid bitch.
Oh, what a charmer.
Yeah, he's real charming. He's really angry. It's like, yeah. It's like he's showing me, like, you know those wine things? What are they called, though? That you
Like a wine barrel?
Yeah, it's like he's got cut in half, and he puts some water in there and he gives himself a quick wash.
Oh, okay.
That's what he used to do. But, yeah, I can smell him.
Okay, not a good
It's
smell.
real BO odour, yeah.
Oh, that is not delightful.
It is so cold in
Yeah,
here.
it's like substantially
this is
colder.
really, really cold, and it is like just a really horrible, eerie feeling. I would never sleep in here. I feel like no matter how high you'd have the aircon on, you would never heat this room up. And super, super creepy. Like I just feel like I don't even want to be in here.
No.
Oh, I feel like he's touching my back.
Oh God, let's get out of here.
Oh, yucky, he's just touching my back.
Shit.
Oh, yuck, he was touching my back.
Oh no.
Oh,
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Back off, bro. You need to learn about consent, ghost.
No,
Douchebag?
He's a douchebag. Oh, he was touching my back. Ugh. Oh, yuck.
So, Kat, can you just tell us in a bit of detail what you felt when you were in there just now?
Well, I felt him, like his nails go down my back like that very slowly. Oh, I could still feel like, and they were like really cold skeletal hands.
Oh my God.
Really cold. Oh, I could still yuck.
That is
Yuck.
creepy, dude.
It was really creepy, and it was like almost very, like just, I don't even have a word to explain it. It's just freaky shit. That's all I can say.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you picking up along this part of the building, Katerina?
Well, it doesn't feel as cold along here.
No.
So I feel like there's a better vibe. Feels like this was bedrooms with the children, where their children slept.
Ah.
That's why I'm feeling children. I'm feeling like a happier vibe. I can hear giggling, children playing. So I feel like, yeah, there's definitely a happier vibe here. So
Okay.
shall we go in?
Let's do it. Room 16.
Yeah.
Nice creaky door. You've got to love that in a haunted house.
It is quite cold, isn't it?
Maybe it's only like non-creepy in the hallway. Let's have a bit of a look, hey?
Yeah. I certainly feel children, and even though it's quite cold, I feel like they had a nanny. Like I feel like there was another room here behind this wall where the nanny slept. But it's quite chilly,
Yeah, it is.
isn't it? It's really cold, and I can feel the children jumping around in bed, like jumping up and down on the mattresses. And I mean, obviously this wasn't their bed, but it's that vibe of, yeah, definitely a bit of fun. It's like, I feel like the nanny doesn't want us in here. It's like she's scared we're bothering the children.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
still feel her. I feel her like she was quite a stern woman, quite stoic, and it's like she's come out, and it's like, what's going on in here? Get out. It's like she's telling us to get out.
Not really finding a lot of rooms in here where the spirits want us to hang out. I'm starting to get the vibe.
Yeah, see, I feel like this was her room.
Ah, yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like she was in here.
Yep.
Descending into another dimension for sure.
What do we have here?
Feeling 2 and 1, like something's calling us. Okay. God, that just shut on me. I opened it and it
I heard
shut.
it.
Yeah, I can't. And then it just shut. Oh, there's a bad smell. Oof. I don't know that I even want to go in there.
It does have a bad smell.
There's a bad smell of death. Like a really weird feeling of creepiness. And the smell,
Yeah, I
hey?
can smell that. It's really gross.
Oh, there's like a fat man in there. Really fat, smelly, sweaty kind of man in here again. What is it with these dead men?
They're conjoined rooms, Kat. 2 and 1 are joined.
Oh, that's why I was feeling the vibe of they were two.
Oh, don't like that.
What's in there?
I don't know.
Oh, I can almost hear. That's creepy in
Yeah,
there.
that is awful. Does not feel pleasant in there.
No. Feels like somebody's really lost and sad in here. Like you're really sad, aren't you, in here? And you want to go home and you don't know how to go home. You need to look towards the light and go if you want. Don't have to stay here feeling so miserable. I feel like a head injury in my head. Like someone's had a head injury. It's like she's just lost. It's like a trap. She feels trapped. But you can go home. Just need to follow the light and go.
Do you think she was murdered?
Yeah, like someone hit her over the head and she's crying and like, it's like, I don't want to be dead.
Right.
But she doesn't know how to get out of this trap.
What's the trap though?
I guess the trap is like, I feel like there's a man holding her here. Like maybe he's the murderer.
Oh.
You get like this, because there's that smell of death, of
Yeah, there is.
like murder, of blood. So I feel like she bled from the, she was hit on the head, like, I don't know, like something sharp object, and she's just holding her head crying. That's what I'm getting in here, and she wants to get out and go home.
Okay.
Well, you can get out. You just got to follow that light. Go.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to try the spirit box in here?
Well, why not?
Let's see what happens.
Oh, I just got like a massive deja vu. Can you speak to us through our device? It's okay, you're safe to speak to us. You're safe to speak to us. Are you here? Can you give us a message? Cracks between?
The head. She's cracked. His head cracked her head. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Do you have a message that you would like to give us?
He's a murderer. He's told he's cracked her head.
Can the girl talk to us? To the girl who was attacked, can you give us a message? Would you like to tell us something?
She's in a cage.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, she's in the cage. But
She needs to be set free.
yeah, you got to let her go. You can't keep her here in a cage. She doesn't belong to you. He said, yeah. Well, let her go. You've got to let her go. Family's waiting for her. Let her go.
You must.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You need to go. You need to see your family's waiting for you. I don't know your name. Yes. Yeah, follow your family are calling you. Do you see that bright light? Do you see the light? Do you see your family?
His light.
No, not his light. Look at the light. There's angels there for you. Can you see the angels? He can't touch you.
Around.
Don't be scared. Just go.
Yep.
Stop holding on to her. Just let her go. He's angry because we're letting her go. She has a right to be free.
She's not yours, mate.
You've got a passion for this stuff.
Yeah, I do have a passion for this. Yes, because God is here.
Yeah.
And God is here. God is here for her. Yes, that is my passion. Helping people in spirit who are trapped by monsters like you.
She needs to be with her loved ones in spirit. You can't keep her anymore.
I'll get my wands out. You know that that's going to raise the frequency and set her free. Look at it. The temperature's just... She's gone.
Is there anything more to ask on this, do you think? She's gone.
Yeah, maybe you should go home. Maybe you should go home too.
Sounded like no, didn't it?
Do you want to stay here? All right, well, you stay here because I'm not going to bother with you.
Freeing the spirit of a murdered woman was certainly unexpected, but the biggest surprise came when another spirit haunting the property gave us some very specific instructions.
Hello, are you here?
Let me take a photo of the room, she said.
We took the photos and didn't notice anything strange at the time, but upon closer inspection a few weeks later, we made a terrifying discovery. By zooming in on a mirror, we found we'd captured the reflection of a demonic creature hiding in another room.
Well, good morning. It is indeed the morning after our overnight stay at Damptree League. We didn't get the best night's sleep. We actually did get some knocks on the door in the middle of the night. We all heard it, and we heard some creaking of the floorboards outside.
There were footsteps on the outside of the door.
Yeah, and the knocks woke us up. So, but they didn't come in, and we've got Katerina to thank for that. Kat, can you explain what you
Yeah,
did?
so I just I cleared the room that we were going to sleep in and created like a psychic shield of protection inside of that room so that we wouldn't be disturbed, and that actually worked really well. But we could still hear stuff happening outside in the wee hours of the night, and that was fairly creepy.
It was, but yeah,
But
thankfully.
it felt good. It wasn't going to come in. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're quite happy that they stayed on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a great adventure,
Yeah,
and
it was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we love making these videos. If you have any places that you think we should visit, please drop it in the comments and let us know. Even though we don't get the best night's sleep, we still love making these videos for you guys. So let us know, and we'll go on our next adventure.
Proof of the other side.
That's it. So thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
To gain access to private spiritual development classes, guided meditations, and live Q&As with Katerina, please visit www.patreon.com That's patreon.com/The Australian Ghost Whisperer.